Mr. Krabs banged on the wall, causing all of SpongeBob's photos to fall to the floor. Jim, hidden behind the photos, was revealed. SpongeBob was instantly devastated because Mr. Krabs said that SpongeBob's Krabby Patties weren't the best. The truly best Krabby Patties were made by Jim. He was Krusty Krab's first chef. His burgers were so delicious they practically glowed. During his tenure, Krusty Krab was even voted the top restaurant in town. Unfortunately, this glorious period didn't last long. Jim couldn't stand Mr. Krabs' exploitation, so he resigned. Later, Mr. Krabs hired SpongeBob, and today, Jim returned to Krusty Krab aboard his golden ship. But he wasn't back to be a chef. He was just passing through and stopping by to see an old friend. Squidward reminisced about the original Krusty Krab. Back then, the restaurant was incredibly luxurious. Squidward even wore a solid gold wig. Everyone reminisced and laughed heartily. SpongeBob excitedly announced that he was the best employee in the restaurant. But Mr. Krabs insisted that no one could replace Jim. SpongeBob had always admired Jim and wanted him to sign his Krabby Patty, but Jim refused because in his opinion, SpongeBob's burgers were absolutely terrible. Then, Jim went into the kitchen to demonstrate his culinary skills. Everyone was eager to see, but they were kept out by bodyguards. In the blink of an eye, a Krabby Patty was ready, completely different from SpongeBob's. Jim's Krabby Patty looked absolutely sparkly. Only at this moment did SpongeBob admit that he was no match for Jim, so he begged Jim to teach him the proper way to make Krabby Patty. Seeing SpongeBob's sincerity, Jim agreed, but his demands were outrageously strict. Even a single problematic sesame seed on a burger had to be thrown down the toilet. Jim patiently tasted every Krabby Patty SpongeBob made, but no matter how many times he tried, SpongeBob's burgers never met the standard. SpongeBob couldn't accept this outcome. He felt he wasn't a real chef at all.
The Krusty Krab deserves better than my meager skills. I should be professional. I must resign. Dear Mr. Krabs.
As SpongeBob emerged from the bathroom, he overheard Mr. Krabs praising Jim as the best chef. SpongeBob was utterly heartbroken. The crowd cheered for Jim, as if urging SpongeBob to leave. He reluctantly said goodbye to everything in the kitchen. Upon seeing SpongeBob's resignation letter, Mr. Krabs showed no sadness. In fact, he chatted and laughed with Jim. This made SpongeBob feel even more like a burden, so he returned his employee hat to Jim. But Jim told him that he wouldn't stay at Krusty Krab. Many years ago, Jim had tried to persuade Squidward to quit his job and open a restaurant with him.
No thanks. I'm just doing this until my clarinet career takes off.
After being refused, Jim went to Mr. Krabs to ask for a raise, but the stingy Mr. Krabs flatly refused because he simply didn't believe Jim would really leave Krusty Krab. Mr. Krabs also stated that he wouldn't fire SpongeBob because SpongeBob had always worked very hard and had never asked for wages. Before leaving, Jim praised SpongeBob, but he believed that SpongeBob could only truly become an excellent chef after leaving Krusty Krab.